What's up, everybody? Another day of push and record and talking to y'all. And today we're going to be talking about why starting a YouTube is a brilliant idea, even if no one's watching. You know, most people don't even start a YouTube because they're just worried about no one watching. And that's exactly why you should start a YouTube. Last night I was on the phone with my buddy, FaceTiming, and we were catching up. And I was just trying to talk to him about starting a YouTube. He's one of the most talented people in my life. He's a musician in New York, and just trying to figure out what his lane is and stuff. And I'm a true believer that everyone is interesting and anyone can start a YouTube. That's what I'm out here trying to tell y'all. And especially when I know he's one of the most interesting people I know, and I think he would be great on YouTube. But he was just so in his head about, like, where do I start? Like, what do I talk about? Like, what equipment do I need? And, there's this book by this guy, I believe his name is Austin Kleon. I read the book, 2 of his books actually, a while ago. But one of them is Steal Like an Artist, which is an amazing book that I'll probably talk about in another video. But I think it's Show Your Work, it's what it's called. And in it, he pretty much has this, like, chapter about how you don't have to be a genius. You just have to post something small every day. And in 5 years from now, you'll look back and see how, like, all those little pieces mounted to, like, an incredible, like, showing how all your skills have come together and stuff. And it's over time, because you got to figure it out. Like, what I was trying to tell my friend is, like, no one cares about your videos. Like I said at the beginning of this thing, no one's watching. So that's the best part of it. It's freedom. You can do whatever you want. You could take 2 days to, like, make a certain video, and then you're on the 3rd day, you're like, I'm gonna try something else. And the reason why it's, like, important is because for the first 100 videos, I'm, like, on my, today's I think like 126 or something. But even now, like, I'm still just learning. I'm getting enough data to know which way to go. I'm comfortable enough to start, like, trying new things and all that stuff. And so I just think, like, you just have to start, and you start figuring out, maybe a video pops off, and that's when you're like, oh, that's like a video that works. Let me try something else kind of like that. And that's how YouTube works. But even if no one's watching or there's no views or numbers, like, I'm suggesting you start YouTube just to do it for fun, because the numbers is not the game. And that's not how you become successful. It's really about, having fun doing it, and then also kind of treating it like a business. So where you're, like, a little better every day. If you can, like, be a little better every day when you're showing up, it helps. I think benefits of starting a YouTube is, like, learning how to talk better. I know I say like a lot, and it's only because I'm watching myself every day say like, all these different things. And it's like, when I say like, I can hear it now, and I try to push through and, like, try not to say it. And that's a speaking thing. That's, like, something I'm learning how to do myself. Also having a catalog of work. Like, people love to see the consistency. People love to see all the stuff you talk about. And it's just pretty much a resume of your work. And that's amazing. You can make it lucrative. There's so many different ways to, like, I'm still learning, like, how to, like, monetize and do stuff before even getting to the AdSense. So it's just fun to learn, and you start treating it like a business. That's why I really recommend reading that book, Show Me Your Work. I believe it's called that. I'll look all that up, but it'll be in the description, a link to it. So check that out. But when it comes to the equipment side, there's no equipment needed. I'm just busting out my phone. I am recording, like, hopefully the audio. I know it's windy some days. I know that bugs are screaming out here, but, like, literally, I'm just using my phone. I have all the equipment, nice mics, nice cameras, nice lights, everything. But I choose to do this because it's about being consistent and showing up and doing this. So if you do want to, like, up your quality, I would probably recommend just getting something that connects to your phone, like a microphone. I use the Rhodes Wireless 2, Rhodes Go, but those are a little expensive. They make cheaper ones on Amazon that are affordable and great for beginners. And I'll put a link to that in the description as well if you want to grab one. But that's if you really want to get your audio up. That's where I would recommend investing in stuff. But I say just start. No one cares. Make your video. just record and upload every day. That's how I got here. That's how I'm going to continue to go. That's how I'm going to grow. And that's what I'm trying to teach everybody on YouTube and in my life and in consulting with people. Like, the first barrier of entry is like letting go of your ego and all that stuff and how you're going to look and numbers. No one's going to watch. All you have to do is commit to recording and uploading. That's it. Talk to me after 100 videos when you have some data to look at. I don't even recommend looking at any of the stats until 100 because it's just like not important. It's exciting some days and some days you're disappointed. So it's like watching your stocks every day. It's not something you should do. But I say all this because I really think there's a lot of benefits to just doing YouTube. Like, I feel like I'm working towards something. It's my own business. And I see people like engaging. I see people looking at my stuff. I see people clicking on things. And I'm hoping it's because like they trust me and they like are getting familiar with me, and they want to get to know me. They want to live like this. Like, because I'm just trying to inspire. I'm trying to motivate and show you that like all this stuff really takes is consistency, dedication, and that builds momentum, and you keep that going. And YouTube has been so exciting. Like and keeping it simple. Like, I don't want to hear people talking about they don't got time for YouTube. Like, that's another thing he was saying. And I'm not trying to put all his business out here. He's my homie. He's cool. Like, you know, it's just, there's excuses. You're going to give yourself excuses. You know everything, but like, if you don't have 10 minutes to record a video and upload it every day, you're telling me you don't have time to do that? Wake up 10 minutes earlier. Go to bed 10 minutes later. Figure out how to carve out the 10 minutes, because eventually it'll grow into something better. Another thing that I heard is like, you can't expect to plant a seed for a tree, and then see a tree in like a month. Like, shit takes time. So when you go into it not thinking about the numbers and just thinking about like, I'm just gonna do me, push record and upload, something happens where if you show up and try to do a little bit better every day, the growth happens, and you're gonna look back in 5 years and be like, I am so happy I started then. Not be looking back and regret and being like, I wish I started then. I know what you're thinking. YouTube is saturated, oversaturated. You know, people I should have started like 5-10 years ago when it was popping. Start now, or watch me grow. Like, I would love for you guys to continue to watch me grow, but I'm hoping people that are watching this are just like, were like me when I was watching videos like this, like 2-3 years ago, knowing I wanted to start a YouTube, but just like not knowing how to start. This is how to start. Push record, upload, and you'll figure it out. Don't worry about the numbers, and just have fun. And then you can start treating it like a business and continue to have fun, and things just grow, and it's going to be dope. And that's what I'm at right now. That's my trajectory. So I'm hoping you guys can join along on the mission. So the books I mentioned will be in the description, and those microphones, the lav microphones you could grab, it will be in the description too. But hopefully this all was like valuable to you guys. That's pretty much all I got for this one today. I'll probably make more videos like this in the future, because this is the beginning of the foundation of starting a YouTube channel, I think. So my name is Sai. I'm an actor, creative director, and daily YouTuber, and I help creatives like yourself take what you love and turn it into something real and build a life that actually works. So if you found value in this video, please give it a thumbs up, smash that thumbs up button, give this video a like, because it helps me out a lot. And if you like this content and it resonates with you, like, please subscribe and join the tribe. We're doing some cool stuff over here, and I love everybody that's my founding members of this channel and this community. So I appreciate y'all. And in the comments, let me know where you're at with your small creator journey. Like, are you just starting YouTube? Have you started a YouTube? Where you at a year from now? Give us some advice in the comments. I need to hear that. And if you are starting a YouTube and you want a community of people to like do it with me. Join the free school community. The link's in the description as well. And in there, we're just starting. So there's only like me and somebody else. But the two of us are gonna start growing. You could be that third person. You could use me to grow your YouTube video. Ask me questions, come up with ideas. That's what it's there for. It's free. Join the school community. Link in the description. And also, YouTube is popping up these videos on your screen, suggesting you're going to really like them, and I know you will, so watch those. All right, guys, you're not behind. You're just getting started. So let's build this life on purpose. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.